Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Bridesmaids, can you arrange Lois's dress, please? Tanny, come over here. Come over here. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. That's it. Good girl. Okay. Right, take a step forward, Rory, just to give us all a bit of room. That's perfect. You happy?
Never been happier.
Good, good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to introduce the bridesmaids, but since they're still under investigation by the police for their performance on the hen night. Ah, yeah. Especially the red-headed one. I saw the Facebook pictures. Well, good afternoon, family and friends. Good afternoon, Lois and Rory. And welcome to this magical place where we have gathered to fulfill your dream and celebrate your life, your love, and your future together in marriage. A marriage for two people so much in love and so right for each other. My name is Neil Lynch, and I am honoured to have been asked by the couple to conduct their wedding ceremony here today. But before we begin, can we just all agree, doesn't our bride look simply stunning? For the groom, Rory just looks stunned. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today is a celebration. It's a celebration of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of love, and of two people who are in it forever. The marriage ceremony has been an important feature across nearly every culture, religion, generation, and society. We have thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as one so critical. Why this moment? Because despite all of our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, our one universal truth. That no matter who we are or where we've come from, no matter what we believe in, we know this one thing, that love is what we're doing right. That's why Lois and Rory are standing before us today. We've all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, when we see them both together, we are reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. Now, for those of you who have never attended a humanist wedding before here at this venue, it's actually a tradition now. We all get undressed and get naked before we begin. Sit down. He doesn't need an excuse. He does not need There's I1, isn't there? I was only kidding. Now, what we are celebrating today is not just the beginning of a marriage, but a love that has been growing for a number of years. And this ceremony is a symbol of how far Lois and Rory have come together, and a symbol of the love and promises they will continue to make each other throughout their lives. Your marriage ceremony is where your past and present come together to create your future. For you, it's a day to celebrate and mark the beginning of the rest of your lives together, and enjoy the occasion by doing it where, when, and exactly how you wanted in a humanist wedding ceremony. You're going to have lots of wonderful memories, and so too are the guests. There's cake and there's lemonade, but there's no alcohol. This is a dry wedding. I believe that was on... Yeah, I thought that was going to be on the invitation. No, I'm only kidding, but the look of shock on one or two of your faces has certainly got your attention. Now, it's already been a memorable one for Lois's dad, Ian, as he escorted his daughter down the aisle. It's long been the tradition for a father to escort his daughter on her wedding day, and I know it has been a great source of pride and pleasure for Ian to have escorted his beautiful daughter on her wedding day, to offer her hand in marriage. But there's no actual giving away, as Lois and Rory have already given their hearts to one another. Now, you two decided on a humanist marriage ceremony because you feel that humanism's rational and caring philosophy reflects your belief in loving and respecting one another, your fellow humans, and the world in which we live. And you wanted to celebrate your commitment to each other in a personal and unique way. And the bride wanted at least one young-looking guy up the front with her as well. It was a pretty dog they asked for. Really was. For those who are not familiar with humanism, ladies and gentlemen, it is simply about respecting one another and the world in which we live. It's about family, and family is very important to this couple. But it's also about love. And the greatest of those things is love. And that's why we're here today to celebrate the love between Lois and Rory. Love. What a small word we use for an idea so immense and powerful. It's such a small word that is so fundamental and crucial to our existence. Rory?
I was missing a child.
He's fine.
Can we do a head count? If this is the start of the day, you're going to have a hell of a night. Right. What a small word we use for an idea so immense and powerful. That word, love. Such a small word, so fundamental and crucial to our existence. We all need it, but what is love? Well, to solve that riddle with just one answer is beyond me, for love is many different and contradictory things. In the early stages, love is excitement and breathlessness. It's the ache of separation and the comfort of togetherness. And it builds inexorably to that moment when I becomes we. And later, if blessed, love becomes a stronger, less fragile thing, a foundation for two lives lived as one, as Lois and Rory are intending to do for eternity. And love is a beautiful, wonderful, mysterious mortar that binds two souls together. And you both heard its voice on the first day you met each other. And it's been with you every moment since. You've known each other from that first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. And at some point, you decided to marry. So the symbolic vows that you will make today are a way of saying to one another, you know all of those things that we've promised each other and hoped for and dreamt of too? Well, I meant it all. Every word. So look at one another now. remember this moment in time and think about what brought you together. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: friend, lover, parent, even teacher, for you've learned so much from one another since you first met. And in a few moments, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same again. For hereafter, you can tell the world, this is my wife, this is my husband, we are finally married.
Finally.
So why do we get married, ladies and gentlemen? Well, each of us knows that a marriage is not created by a law or a ceremony. Rather, it occurs in the hearts of two human beings. It grows out of loving and caring and sharing ourselves with another. This ceremony is not magic. It will not create a relationship which does not already exist and has not already been celebrated in all the commitments which Lois and Rory have made to each other since they first met. But I asked them to tell me what marriage meant to them personally. And Lois said, I've always been on the lookout for a younger man with loads of money.
Well, I got
Just
one of
kidding.
those
She got 1 out of 2. Lois said, marriage means to me you're in it for the long run. You've picked your person and you want everybody to know it. It means being a team and helping each other with the small things and the big things too. I want to achieve being happy in our marriage, not losing, being the way we have always been, just enjoying having fun together. And my only hope is we are still like this till we're old and grey, and he's still younger, but he'll still be my Ruars. You can kiss each other as often as you want. And Rory said, it completes our friendship. I can finally call her my wife. We are going to be bonded by love and make more memories. We're going to have an amazing day surrounded by our friends and family. And I hope things continue to be full of fun, laughs, and making memories together with our 3 boys as a family. Now, the most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and wonderful you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. So I asked the couple to tell me their story of where and how they met, how their relationship had developed, how they fell in love. I actually asked them to do some homework for me. So if they're looking a bit nervous, it's because they haven't a clue what they wrote. It's a while ago, but I must admit, when I saw them together for the first time, I did think that Rory was punching way above his weight, boys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, the boys will agree. He's won the lottery, hasn't he? Ah, he has. They met on a few occasions in the summer of 2011 before their first romantic encounter during Gala Week of that year. I'm not sure how good this sounds, but Lois actually couldn't even see his face. He was wearing an orange morph suit with brown loafers. And she just remembers saying to her friends, that's the one for me. An orange morph suit with brown loafers. Easy as that, Rory? Things progressed with more regular meetups, which wasn't without its problems, namely Rory's wheel falling off his car en route to Golspie and having to be rescued. A nice way to be introduced to the parents for the first time. They'd only been together for a short time when he took Lois to Glasgow and took her on her proper first date. She knew that weekend she loved him, and she's loved him ever since. I'm sure most of Lois's girls here are sick of her saying, my Ruars. So I said, well, how did the proposal go? Well, before that, they moved in together, and they had Archie, then Norrie, and Charlie. And he's been a fantastic dad to them all. And it only makes Lois love him even more. So the proposal, well, they kept that a secret from me, but I do believe that Lois was speechless when he asked. Come on. You all know Lois. You know she's never lost for words, is she? She's got something to say. On this occasion, she simply said yes. And here we are today. She certainly wasn't dumbstruck. All that I've described brings you here to this special time and place. A time to look back and smile at all the wonderful moments that have brought you here. And a time to look ahead at all the exciting moments yet to come in your marriage. So I asked them both to tell me not only what made them fall in love, but decide they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. And Rory said, she's fun, she's beautiful, she's hard-working. She's also the life and soul of the party. But most importantly, she's an amazing mum to her children. Ruars, she's perfect. Actually, I wish I'd met her before you. Missed my chance. I should have been up at Gala Week, I think, you know. But is there anything that kind of winds you up a wee bit? No, he says she's perfect. I says, come on, there must. Well, if you really push me, he says, she never takes the bins out. There's literally rubbish falling out the cupboard doors. And she has the ability to look at every possible item in a shop when she's out shopping. And what about you, Lois, I said. What is it about this man that made you fall in love with him and decide you wanted to spend the rest of your life with him? Well, Neil, she said, in my eyes, he's simply perfect. Where do I begin? A kind of Brad Pitt and George Clooney rolled into one. He's romantic. He writes me poetry. He sings me love songs. He's drop-dead gorgeous, a wonderful lover, a great cook. He does all the housework, and he buys me flowers every week. Sorry, Ruars, I'm struggling to read your handwriting. Will you tell me the rest? Tell me the rest later, will you? Lois said, I really do fancy him, you know. Superficial, I know, but it's true, and I still do today just as much as the start. And how we just naturally fitted together and how much fun we have together. How much of a good dad he is to our kids. How much he's actually there for us when it matters. I fell in love with how genuine a person he is. Lois, he's perfect. I wish I'd met him before I'd met you. I should have gone to Gala Week. But is there anything that kind of winds you up a bit? Well, for a start, she said he pees in the shower.
That is not true.
That's not true. I just made that up. But every time she goes into the shower now, she'll look down and she'll think, has he? Has he not?
That is true. That is true.
What she really said was, he eats my food. He's like a locust. He never comes home early, be it fishing, a party, whatever. Although, to be fair, I can be as bad. And he never really properly takes his turn at giving a lie in. He'll say that's lies, but it's true. Such beautiful sentiments from you both. You are so, so lucky to have found each other. And Ruars, I must say just how lucky you are, actually. You'll leave here today with a beautiful wife who's warm, loving, caring, just the kind of woman I'm looking for. And Lois, how lucky are you? A new dress and a bunch of flowers. Congratulations. Have you composed vows for each other? No, that's fine. We're now going to move on to the most important part of the ceremony, when the couple will exchange their rings and vows. If you can step forward and hold hands, for holding hands is a sign that just for the moment, the two of you don't have to face the world alone. Because marriage is also about commitments. Can I have the rings, please? Good man. Well done. Just pretend you're putting them in my hand. Just pretend so the photographer gets that. And look at the photographer. That's it. Good man. Step back. That's it. You missed the dress as well. Well done. Lois and Rory, your wedding rings will stand as a permanent reminder of the vows you have exchanged today. Wear them always, and when you look at them, think about each other and remember the happiness you felt on this, your wedding day. Rory, do you choose Lois to be your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until parted by death?
I do.
Good, she says. Rory, if you take Lois's ring, hold it to the finger of her appropriate hand. She'll tell you which finger. She's been waiting long enough. And repeat after me. I, Rory, accept you, Lois, in marriage.
I, Rudy, accept you, Lois, in marriage.
As my lawfully wedded wife.
As my lawfully wedded wife.
An equal partner.
An equal partner.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
And a reminder of this special day.
And a reminder of this special day.
And the ring's on. And Lois, if you can take Rory's ring, and as you hold it to the end of his finger.
Which one is it?
But not slip it on just quite
Sure,
yet.
it's the finger, aye.
She'll tell you which finger. Lois, do you choose Rory as your husband to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until parted by death?
I do.
We pause there. Then repeat after me, Lois. I, Lois, accept you, Rory, in marriage.
I, Lois, accept you, Rudy, in marriage.
As my lawfully wedded husband.
As my lawfully wedded husband.
And equal partner.
An equal partner.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
And a reminder of this special day.
And a reminder of this special day.
And slip the ring on.
Oh, I did it
It's already on.
There's just no hiding her back. There's just hold hands and look at each other. Because Lois and Rory, by virtue of the declarations you have made in my presence, and in the presence of both your witnesses and guests, I have much pleasure in declaring you married and pronouncing you husband and wife. I invite you to share a kiss. Okay, guys, that's the hard stuff over. Well done, well done. Rory and Lois, once in a lifetime you find someone who touches not only your heart, but also your soul. Once in a lifetime you discover someone who stands beside you and not over you. Once in a lifetime you find someone who loves you for who you are and not who you could be. And once in a lifetime, if you're really, really lucky, you find someone as you have found each other. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be a brief interlude while we do the official bit and we sign the marriage schedule. Just talk amongst yourselves if Rory and Lois can join us at the table with their two witnesses. I'll get the table out first, Louis. Tanny, come off here. Come round here. We'll hate to move that out first, Lois. You'll not get in. Right, if you go, I'll shout them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to resume.
Sorry.
It's okay, just give me a shove.
That's him getting naked, isn't there?
Tanny, come over here. Come over here. That's it. Right, step forward a wee bit, Rory, so that you've got space. That's it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, to celebrate their love and marriage together, I'm going to ask for the newlyweds to toast each other with the traditional quaich, also known as a loving cup, or cup of friendship. Drinking from a quaich is part of the ancient Celtic tradition of hospitality. Often clansmen who were warring would share it to signify they were actually now peaceful. And you had to share it by using two hands, thereby you could not be concealing a weapon. And as you shared it, it would not be poisoned, thereby you were not poisoning your rival. Often shared by rival clansmen, it was also used in ancient wedding ceremonies. And this act of sharing is a symbol of the life which Lois and Rory will share for the rest of their life. So Rory, if you raise the quaich to your lips, toast your wife and partner for eternity. Now before leave her a wee drop. Now before you hand it to Lois, take it back, Rory. You know that Lois likes a good drink, so I brought a special one for Lois. Is that right? Okay. Rory, pass the quaich to Lois, and Lois, raise the quaich to your lips. Toast your husband and soulmate for eternity. Perfect. Just pass that back. Put that on the table. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that will do as is. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. Prepare to welcome and congratulate the newlyweds in a confetti parade. Okay? Collect the confetti as you walk out the door, and once you're outside and lined up on the instructions of the photographer, he'll keep you right. Lois and Rory will join you then.
Oh dear, it is very warm. Are they first? Right, I'd like to first start to welcome you all here to celebrate the marriage of my daughter Lois to Rudy McMillan. I don't know if you know the history, but anyway, when Lois was born, I was actually in Cape Tribulation in Queensland, and it was 9 months before I actually seen her scooting across the stag floor in a baby stroller. And I can tell you something, that was a very emotional moment for me. And today, when I seen her coming down the stairs in her wedding dress, well, I was blown away. I can't... She was beautiful, stunning, everything. I haven't got enough super sayings or superlatives to... But her mother and I have always been very proud of Lois. Her siblings call her the apple. Because they were always, you pay it. So, but anyway, we are extremely proud of what she's achieved in her life. She went to university, got a degree in architecture. She didn't listen to us. We wanted her to continue with her studies. She took a job with the council, and that was, again, the right decision. Because a lot of her friends ended up on the dole. Well, I don't know the dole. You've got to exaggerate. But anyway, our next greatest achievements was obviously the 3 kids, Archie, Nori, and Charlie. And you couldn't ask for better, and she has looked after them, and also Rudy as well. Really proud of her, how she's managed to keep a job and keep 3 kids on the go as well. And now we'll start with Rudy. I would like to welcome to the, as he says, the Chambers family. So, now, obviously, again, Lois does not listen to a word of her parents because she's heard all her life about how I put fishing before my wife, my good wife, which is not true. But anyway, so Lois has decided to marry a fisherman. I'd wish she'd picked a guy that was, he actually is a, yeah, he is a bear fisherman. I know you can't blame luck all the time. But I think all the fishing fraternity here would agree that he's played this catch far too long before landing it. Agreed? But I will also say, on this river, catch and release is not part of it. Anyway, I would like you to be all upstanding and toast the bride and groom. Different from normal protocol, Lois is going to have a few words. So have you got a spare half hour?
Well, I know it's not the done thing to, go in front of the groom and do a speech, but I think Rudy should get used to putting me first. But this is just a little something that I really wanted to say because I've been very fortunate in my life to have so many amazing women around me. Some that are here, some that are not, some that can't be here. So this is just a little something that I want to say to all you women that have got me to this point today. I love you all, and this is for you. My life is filled with the souls of the women I love. The ones who make my belly ache from laughter, who catch my tears, who show up on my doorstep to celebrate and grieve, who defend me when I'm unkind to myself. These women will love my children, dance as we age, protect my secrets, share in my joy, sing when we are sinking in sorrow. They walk close to me, promising their lives to me, a marriage without a wedding, a commitment without a ring. If you have these women, remember, the soulmate is a wonderful thought, but look how beautiful these love stories are. Look how they make you feel. So this is a cheers to all the women.
It's me. Aye, so I don't know how I'm going to top that one.
It doesn't need that. Feed.
I can assure you it's going to be a lot tamer than the last time I was... and that was in order. So
was the last speech.
I know. So on behalf of my wife and I... we would like to welcome you to possibly the last ever wedding at Glentroom. So enjoy, troops. Yeah. First of all, a toast to absent friends, and not the friends that are no longer with us, but also the friends that can't be here with us. So, to absent friends. To Lois, I'd like to say how delighted I am to now call you my wife. I'm more delighted you said yes. An amazing mother, an amazing friend, an amazing crack. Thank you for organising this whole weekend, because you can imagine how much I contributed to this. Thank you to Ian and Laura for allowing me the privilege of marrying their eldest daughter. We won't go into eldest all that much. He's already touched on this, but even catching more fish than him didn't put him off, so yeah. Thanks to my mum and dad. There you are. Thanks to my... Oh, no, I'm confused here.
I'm Curtis.
Thanks to my mum and dad for everything they've done. When we told them the news and that, you know, it says, is there going to be a big wedding? I says, no, not really, like, you know. He says, well, they drink a lot. I go, well, they can fair shift at this band, I tell you. So go, Connie, there's corkage on that wine, mind, right? I thank you to Noddy Brown, whatever you got, Noddy Brown. I thank you, Noddy Brown, for being a champion to us, and as well as a former Scottish champion pole vaulter. In case you didn't know.
Trying to get bonus points here.
The bridesmaids all look amazing. Massive thank you to all of you for Lisa, I think, organising the hen do. Julie Miller, Julie Mackenzie, sorry, for making the cake. I thank you to all the hairstylists and whatever you used to nail people. I go rogue. The Ashers, honestly, hand on heart, what a useless bunch. Aye, well, my mom's here, she doesn't like me swearing. So, but what was I expecting, to be honest? They've actually done nothing, have they?
Not a thing.
Best man, Curtis, thanks for organising the stag do. It was eventful. And also painful, but we'll not go too much into that one.
We'll never go to
well, Chris actually said it was the best time he's had in his life. So I don't know what he told Katrina, but
we want to tell you where, Katrina.
So I think that's pretty much it from me, short and sweetish. So yeah, now on to the best man. Oh, toast the bridesmaids. Sorry, I didn't know we had to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's Heather.
Everybody just keep standing. Stand
So
up.
yeah. So on to the best man. On the best man now. On to the best man. I can assure you, none of this happened. And
Well, guys, I'm Curtis. I'm the best man. Unfortunately. So, fainty man. So, those of you that might have heard of it, I'm Rudy's best man. Speech at a wedding. You can't spell. No. Can't spell, can't speech. Is it not the same thing? Oh no, can't spell, can't talk.
That's a first.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute, I've got my... She's like, you're going off already. I could have went like that, but I didn't. No, why? Why? Right, okay. One of my Rudy's first trips away, this guy, to Glasgow. Doesn't get out often, but he never used to, and he still doesn't. Only because of his job, he's always on call. Nothing to do with the wife. So, Glasgow on the Friday. Your mum was back in on the Saturday morning. Early doors. We were there all weekend. Sunday morning, he rocked up. Kurt, Jesus Christ, what happened last night? With a hand over the face. Looked at me and was like, phew, what the fuck happened to you last night? Not wanting to say too much, but it's like, really, we've got something to speak about here. What is that on your face? Nothing, Kurt, nothing. That's a black eye, mate. Oh, hardly, Kurt. So, the weekend after, managed to convince him that he had a big face. Black and blue. Heather's like, nothing wrong with my boy. Calling him every day. Heather, there's nothing wrong with my boy, Rudy. Oh, there's something. He's purple, he's black, he's everything. Jew. So, sitting in Lyle's room next weekend after, a couple of drinks in, we finally get the truth. Rudy, what's actually going on? Oh, did you notice? No. That's 7 days without noticing what's going on with your face. Curtis, I got jumped. You're kidding, Rudy. You got robbed too. How did you know that? Did you rob? No, I never robbed you. But let's phone the guys that did. So we're sitting in Lyle's room having a couple of drinks. I don't think Rudy expected anybody to answer the phone that got robbed of him. I don't know why, but maybe I didn't expect that either. But so we phoned the phone. Instant answer. All right, mate. Rudy's like, aye. Are you? He's like, who the fuck's this? He's like, this is my mate's phone. He's like, are you with your mate? I'm like, aye. He's a prick. I was like, whoa, you're lucky you're in Glasgow. 3 massive guys jumping my mate, you're brave. 3 massive guys? I'm a 12-year-old little Ned. And your mate's a prick! The thing went back and forth, until Rudy finally admitted defeat. He's like, that's the only 2 14-year-olds that have ever pinned me. He was only 13 himself. Right. No, well, I could have went, hey, imagine you were telling that story about me. You'd be up giving it this. I know. Here, we done that.
Give me a night off.
Okay. Right, so, for those of you who don't know, right, actually, everybody does know the story now, because that humanist told everything I had down here. I'm off. But he never said that he pumped her in John Dykes' bathroom. Oh, was that a secret? Oh, was that? Sorry. Oh, wait. Was that a secret? Oh, wait. Here, I'm no kidding. Right, okay. Sorry. I made that bit up. No, I didn't. That's in Rudy's words too. But now look at us. Lois, Lois, don't be embarrassed. Right, okay. I'm not going to stand here because last night, right, we could have came into so many different stories. Had Lyle in one ear saying, we need to ruin this for him. I'm like, I've got Heather next to me. At the same time, I'm like that. But I'll be the bigger guy. Aye. Who's booing? One more fucking tune. Right. Right, okay, I'm just going to cut this. I have to keep it under 10 minutes. Oh, enough! This guy, 13 minutes at my wedding. My whole wedding video of Rudy speaking. You can't even get, like, that's memories that I don't want to ever see again.
I've still not seen it.
No, because you're too scared. Right, so I'm just going to now jump on to Lois. Not officially, right, but not officially.
Have you jumped off her?
Right, everybody. No, I'm not going to jump on you. You're safe. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to jump on her, but I'm going to punch her in the arm. Right, okay. Standing or no? Stay! Wanker or no? Wanker! No, I'm joking. Right, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Lois again for finally getting this guy out of me. Like, take him away. I'm not wanting this guy anymore. I'm only joking. No, I do. Is that a joke? After the last night, 100% not. Get rid of him, Lyle. Do you want him? Nah. Right, last but not least, can everybody stand? And then sit. Toast to the bride and groom.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I standing. You were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live